Here's 52 minutes total, but only 2 minutes shown of how I cleaned my fridge today. And here is the before at exactly 1 p.m. I just went grocery shopping yesterday, and I kind of just shoved everything in here. I feel like grocery shopping itself with kids is like an Olympic event. So yesterday I gotten home from the grocery store, I showed you guys my grocery haul, and then I needed a break. So let me tell you, that mom hustle does not stop just because you're tired. So we are tackling it today, and I am taking absolutely everything out of here. I feel like getting everything out is the easy way to clean a fridge, but I am hustling, trying to get everything out quickly. I feel like the quicker I get this done, the better, and I can get everything back where it belongs. So here is what all the empty shelves look like. It actually wasn't too bad using my tried and true Dawn for this job. Let me just show you guys my little redneck door shelf here. It is zip tied together because it cracked. Fridges are expensive, and I am not about to buy a new one just because of one cracked shelf. We're keeping this thing till it dies. Plus, I feel like I finally mastered how to organize this style of fridge. It honestly took a lot of trial and error. Okay, so here's everything I took out of the fridge out on the counters, and I was actually pleasantly surprised that there weren't really too many expired things in here. I pulled out one bag of salad that's best by date was last week, and then a couple other random things. Also, side note, how long does wine stay good once it's open? We're so fancy over here, we just put some press and seal on the top of it and called it a day. This was also the perfect opportunity to get all my fruit and veggies nice and washed before I put everything back away. I really like the Trader Joe's fruit and veggie wash if you guys are in the market for one. Okay, so this is my favorite part of cleaning out the fridge, is putting everything back and deciding how to organize it. And for now, I put the wine back in here, but somebody please tell me if it's good or not. These little egg holders are one of the first organizational things I got for my fridge. I got mine at TJ Maxx. I think by now you can pretty much find them anywhere. But anyway, I did all of our meats in the bottom drawer, and then I did cheese and doughs in the next drawer up. And then these little pull-out drawers I got from the Container Store. I like the fact that you can stack them. For the shelf above my cheeses, I did leftovers and then open things. And then my little turntable is on the shelf above that. I'm telling you guys, a turntable in your fridge is a game changer. Then we are going to put all of our fruit and veggies back. I have these little containers that I got at Target. I think they're Rubbermaid brand, but they are like the air sealed tight ones. I swear to you, my fruit and veggies stay so much better in these containers. I need to get more of them. And here is how it looks now. It brings me so much happiness to look in my fridge at the small price of 52 minutes of my day. Let's do a 30-minute speed clean. Now, let me tell you guys, my kitchen has been straight up neglected all weekend long. I really have done the bare minimum when it comes to cleaning this kitchen this past weekend because it was so busy. We weren't really here for the majority of the time, but we did have about 2/3 of our meals here. So basically, we would eat, throw our dishes into the sink, and run out the door. So on Saturday, my son had his very first ever soccer practice. It was literally the cutest thing ever to watch a bunch of 4- and 5-year-olds running around a soccer field having no idea what they're doing. And then I don't know about you guys, but we totally forgot about the fact that it's tax season. So we went and did our taxes Saturday afternoon and then ended up running a bunch of errands. So if you're watching this and you haven't done your taxes yet, pretty sure today is the last day. And then yesterday, my daughter had cheer competition, which lasted the majority of the day. And the venue was not very close to home. So our weekend was basically filled with a bunch of kid activities, which is totally fine. I love experiencing watching my kids just grow up and do all these fun things. But I'm definitely making today a productive catch-up day. Starting with this 30-minute speed clean in the kitchen, I just could not stand looking at my kitchen any longer the way it was. I also need to do a Sunday reset, which I guess is now going to be a Monday reset. The whole house is just in disarray. And then we also have a few errands to run today. So today's just going to be a busy day, but it's going to be a good busy. And I am also on April vacation from school, so myself and my kids are all home. So I will definitely be sharing more of our days here with you guys. So I have a little secret to share as someone who posts a lot about cleaning and organizing. I feel like there is this idea that anybody who posts about cleaning has a perfectly clean house 100% of the time. And specifically, I see a lot of people that do a nighttime cleaning routine. And maybe I am the minority here or the odd one out. But my secret is, the majority of the time, I am not cleaning my kitchen at night. We are really good about just throwing our dirty dishes in the sink and leaving it for the next day. I'm totally curious if I'm the only one who does this. If you do this too, let me know in the comments. In our house, my husband and I both work full-time jobs. We have 2 small kids. They have extracurricular activities. And a lot of the time when we get home from work, we are rushing. We got to get the kids from school. We got to make dinner. We got to get to whatever activity we're going to. And if I'm choosing between spending time with my family for a little bit or cleaning my kitchen vigorously, I'm spending time with my family. And when I wake up the next day, my kitchen is not clean, and there are days where I leave the sink full of dishes until I get back home from work. The only one that's here during the day is my dog, and she doesn't care if there's a sink full of dishes. She doesn't care if the stove isn't clean or the counters aren't wiped off. I feel like I put my kids to bed at night, and then I'm exhausted and I also want to go to bed. So for me, I feel like it just makes more sense just to do a quick cleanup the next day. But I feel like social media has a way of making you feel like that's a crime to go to bed with a sink full of dirty dishes or a dirty kitchen. But I'm here to tell you, it's fine. I do it all the time. I'm sure somebody will tell me that makes me a slob, but I honestly feel like I can't be the only one who does this, and we should normalize it. I post on here a lot about cleaning and organizing to give other people motivation, and I hope this makes you feel a little bit better if your house is not perfectly clean all the time, because mine certainly is not. Who here thinks I can clean this room in 15 minutes? Let's find out, because that's all I've got until I've got to go pick my kids up from school. Now, I was supposed to be starting some spring cleaning in here today, but that definitely can't happen with the hot mess that currently is this room. As you can see, we've got stuffed animals and toys all over the floor. We have clean clothes that have been taken out of drawers and then also ended up on the floor. We've got some beautiful crayon artwork on the walls, and we've got some candy wrappers that I found in here too that my son clearly snuck in at some point. Now, I feel like somebody's gonna come to this video and they're gonna comment something like, oh my gosh, you should make him clean this mess up himself. You're raising somebody who's not going to be self-sufficient. You're just enabling this behavior, yada yada. Well, I'm here to say kindly save it. This mess overwhelms me looking at it, so I can't imagine how it feels to my 5-year-old. And honestly, I don't think he really actually minds the mess in here. It bothers me more than it bothers him. So anyway, every now and then he will clean up the room with me, but today was just one of those days it was easier just to do it myself with the 15 minutes that I had. And my time is almost up. I think I used my 15 minutes pretty well. I'm gonna go get my kids from school and then I'll finish this up later. I'll see you guys then. Here is my Monday reset since I didn't post a Sunday reset yesterday. If you guys saw my video from earlier today, then you know I was at a cheer competition yesterday with my daughter. Anyway, my house is definitely showing that I did not do a reset yesterday. It is a hot mess. You guys already know my biggest pet peeve is when my surfaces are cluttered with stuff. It literally makes me feel like a crazy person. So I was actually really happy that I was able to get this done today. Also, if you normally watch my Sunday resets, you know I usually do music for them rather than a voiceover, but I had so much stuff to clean in this video that I could not find an audio that was long enough, at least one that I really like. So you guys will have to tell me if you like the voiceovers better or if you like having audio music to my Sunday reset. Also, your girl is not getting behind on laundry again. I'm trying really hard to keep my laundry room floor nice and clear and clean, and that includes not having 10 baskets of laundry in it. So far, we're doing good with it. Also, you guys will have to let me know if you were here for when I redid my closet. It's definitely a small closet, but I think this system has made such a big difference. At least now I can actually see what I own and I know where everything is. I feel like so far I am having a really productive Monday. It's also April vacation for me and my kids, which I am so thankful for. I feel like if you work in a school too, then you know exactly what I mean. The length of time between Christmas break and now feels like an eternity. I will say my living room got picked up a little bit yesterday, but my dog decided to help herself to a bag of Doritos. So there's like little bits and pieces of Doritos bag on the floor in here. And then does anyone else's dog just bark nonstop at them when they're vacuuming? Because mine does. I don't know if she thinks the vacuum cleaner is going to eat me or something. Who knows? So this little area over here, we've got these 6 cubbies that have my kids' toys in them. And then this is my kids' little table that they'll have snacks and stuff on. It has turned to Crumb City on the floor under here. This actually isn't even normally where the table goes. This is where it goes. But the kids at some point had pushed the table out. But it actually made it easier for me to clean the floor underneath. Also, if you have kids, you need one of these little scrapers from Amazon. There is like dried on ketchup on this table and it just gets it right up and off. Definitely a must-have cleaning tool. Speaking of, I want to know if you guys would like a video showing my favorite cleaning products and cleaning tools. I feel like I've tried so many things on the market now, and I could let you guys know what I personally find to be very efficient and helpful and things that I would not buy again. Anyway, I hope this gave you guys some motivation to reset your house too. I'll see you later.